Joining us now is Lauralei Bradley. Lauralei is a spiritual healer. She's coming to us from Sedona, Arizona, a very spiritual place. Welcome back to the program, Lauralei.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
Now, we had a conversation before going on the air. You were talking about something called Odin Reiki. Now, I've heard of Reiki, but not Odin Reiki. What's the difference?
Well, it's spelled O-D-E-N. And Odin Reiki is a modality that I channeled and brought to this level. And it works with frequencies of light, where regular Reiki works with sacred geometry and symbols. Odin Reiki works with frequencies of light, and the light is channeled directly into the person rather than with traditional Reiki. The symbols are embedded in your energy field and then projected into the person that you're working on. Odin Reiki uses the person's own frequency and connection to divine light, as well as their own connection to the planet, and it comes directly into them, and it causes almost instant results in the way whatever disease or whatever dis-ease they have, or the way that they feel, and whatever pain, it may alleviate that immediately, if not very, very quickly.
Now, you have a master's group on Facebook. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we have 2 pages on Facebook. I also have a website with an entire tab devoted to Odin Reiki. But on Facebook, there are several masters who are practicing as their job or their profession. And it's called Odin Reiki for coronavirus and other illness or dis-ease. And then we also have an Odin Reiki information page where it describes what Odin Reiki is in more detail and what it can do.
So you're using
I'm sorry.
You're using this to treat coronavirus?
We do.
Tell us about that.
What I found when I've worked on people with it is that there is a disconnect between their connection to both the planet and their spiritual self. We have to think of ourselves as spirit within a physical body. And we have to understand that without both the spirit and the physical body, we cannot exist on this level. That's why when the spirit leaves the body is considered dead. But actually, it's the absence of the spirit. Coronavirus has a tendency, those connections between the physical self and the spiritual self has a tendency to disrupt that connection. And I found that by working on that with light frequencies, working on that connection and bringing it back to wholeness, the person recovers very, very quickly and notices a difference almost immediately.
Well, we're living in interesting times. It's an interesting concept. What else can you tell us about Odin Reiki?
I've had so many wonderful experiences with Odin Reiki. I used to only work with Odin Reiki at my store, which is in Sedona, but it's closed now because of COVID. Many of my masters work out of their home or via the internet, and I only recently started to do that because of the store being closed. Odin Reiki, I worked on people that have lost their hearing. I worked on people with broken bones. I've worked on people with high blood pressure, heart disease. I can go on and on because I've been doing this for over 12 years.
Once again, Lauralei Bradley, she's a spiritual healer in Sedona, Arizona. WhiteLightCrystals.com is the website. Lauralei, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.